The street that Sam is on, 3/4 of the way down that street, just before you get to the there's two old kids in there, they have trucks. And you should see them go.
I don't know what's different about it.
Rodents in trade.
Guilty of all right now.
That's it?
To accumulate that, man.
Well, yeah, they called the third gentleman off of money. They called the third gentleman.
I gotta separate the water from the tank. That's why they have all the bags on each one.
It looked like they came out of a circus stuck on the bicycle with carrying gazillion pounds.
And the trouble is that they shut down a lot of those water retention centers. And there's a couple of them around, there's a couple of machines.
There's one on Brook Street.
Situate, they do very well. And it's funny how you.
Welcome everyone to the zoning board meeting of October 24th, 2023. My name is Marty Akins, I'm the chairman. The vice chairman, Mr. Raydell. It's Mr. Himmel, Mr. Chin, Mr. O'Brien. The director is behind me, Mr. Conlon. Mrs. Noonan is our clerk. If you have a cell phone, please put it on silent or vibrate so it don't interrupt the meeting. If you're going to speak, please step outside. Could I have a motion to waive and accept the minutes for the last meeting, please?
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to waive and accept the previous minutes from, what was it, the 10th?
October 10th.
From October 10th, 2020.
Second.
On the motion, seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, so moved. Under old business. Oh, no, wait a minute here. I got something, I missed something here. Oh, Mr. Chin, you please, anyone that's gonna speak tonight, please stand up, raise your right hand. If you're gonna speak tonight, if you don't take an oath, you will not speak. If you don't take an oath, you will not speak.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in the matters now in hearing? Thank you.
Thank you. Under old business, case number ZBA 2338. I have a motion here from, I have a letter here, I'm sorry, from the client. What he wants to do is withdraw. Can I have a motion to withdraw without prejudice, please?
Mr. Chair, ZBA 2338, JCBT Architect for a variance to build a 2.5-story side-story addition with a two-car garage on the basement level of the premise number 28 First Brook Parkway, Quincy, and make a motion to withdraw without prejudice.
Second.
On the motion, seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Further on, old business, ZBA 2359, JCBT Architect LLC, plans to construct a 3-story, 2-unit townhouse dwelling on the premise number 0 South Street. Is the applicant a representative here?
Yes.
Name and address for the record.
We heard it a few weeks ago, it's old business. We heard the case originally a few weeks
It's
ago,
already old business,
so
man.
it's old business.
Go ahead.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman, members of the board. Jim Chen, architect, representing the property owner at 0 South Street. Back at our September hearing, we presented a previous proposal, which the board was not in favor of it because due to the size of the being too big. So since then, the current proposal we submitted has been scaled down. 1 foot was cut off on either side of the townhouse, which leaves a side yard setback of 10 feet. And additional 5 feet was cut off in the entire back of the building.
How many feet?
5 feet. And also the entire space behind the garage on the lower level has been eliminated. So this will still be a townhouse style with 2-bedroom plus a home office with 2.5 bathroom and two-car parking garage per unit. So the gross area for the two proposed unit is 3,123 square feet. Each unit having approximately 1,500 square feet. With the reduction of the area, we're still requesting for a relief on the FAR. The current FAR is 0.48, where 0.4 is allowed. So comparing to last time, it's a big reduction of FAR.
No, and I see you just went away and couldn't get to like 20 feet each unit instead of what I'm looking at is 22, correct?
Right. The reason for that is the entrance plus the size of, the width of the 2 parking spots. That's probably the minimum that we can get to the width.
I see. So that's all. Any questions?
No questions at this time.
No.
No, I'm good, thank you.
Is there anyone, you can have a seat, is there anyone speak in favor? First call, second call, third call closed. It's the same letter? No, it's a new letter, October 20, October 17th. Thank you. Thank you for it.
10/17/23 from, we have reviewed the submittal for the above referenced project, and our comments are as follows. 1, specify how much of the impervious area will be increased due to the development. 2, provide plans showing the existing site conditions, layout of utility, grading, drainage, and construction details. 3, explain how the surface runoff will be discharged and treated. 4, provide dimensions and grades from the paving area and all driveway entrances. 5, explain how to remove the huge bedrocks and ledges on the site for construction. Will any blasting be used? 6, upon completion of the project, as-built plan showing all utilities and building footprints need to be submitted along with a digital file.
All opposed, is there anyone here opposed or undecided? Please step forward, name and address for the record, please. Thank you for coming tonight, man.
Excuse me.
I promise I won't be mad.
My name's Sandra Velasca, I live at 95 Martinton Street, and I just think that we have enough apartments in Quincy. Enough is enough. I mean, it's so tight. You're giving it a 0 between 219 and 199. Doesn't that tell you that enough is enough? The congestion, the traffic is enough. We have road rage. We have too many traffic lights, stop signs. You can't get across Quincy without it taking a half an hour, where it never did in the past. I just think, let's stop for a while. It's a very small lot. I drove by it. I live around the corner.
What do you think should be there? What do you think? What do you feel?
Should be there?
Yeah.
Nature.
Nature, okay.
We are so busy cutting down trees that let's leave it alone, as God intended.
God intended it all. No,
Otherwise,
it'd be
why
there.
else would we have to give it a 0 for a street number?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else opposed or undecided? Second call? Name and address for the record.
John Rutherford, 62 Grunwall Road. Which, in the assessor's page, like which map and block is it? Like what's the number? Like I don't see a zero.
Lot 57.
So 1957, so it's the one that says 2085A?
That's,
Is that the one we're talking about? Okay.
let me, to the left of that, right.
Right, so am I correct? So that lot size is 5,830?
6139.
6139. Okay, that's all I wanted to know because I couldn't look it up. Thank you.
Any comment? Two-family house.
I have, no comment.
Thank you,
I think the plans were good.
thank you. Is there anyone else opposed or undecided? Third call? Call that part of hearing closed. Before I close that, there's a letter of proposal. I'd like to read into the record.
Writing to this is from Richard Ash, 14 Mount Street. Writing to voice some residents' concerns about the following proposal. Property is right on the line of Ward 2 and Ward 5. I had the chance to speak with many Ward 2 residents in the Elm Street, South Walnut Street, Union Street area over the weekend. Many residents voiced concern over the size of the project and the need for more landscaping and parking. Surely with 6 total bedrooms, 3 per unit, there needs to be more than 6 parking spaces to allow for the guests. All the residents I spoke with concerned with the parking for both Dennis Sweeney's Funeral Home and the Elm Street Park. Patrons of both the funeral home and the park currently utilize the undeveloped lot that is the subject of the proposal. The fear is that people will now be forced to use the street. As the board knows, both Elm and South Streets are well-traveled, narrow 2-lane hills. Elm Street also has a significant bend. Parking on either sides of these streets, even in the short term, is dangerous. I apologize that I'm unable to be present. Thank you for reading this email into the record.
You put the address in there?
I did, I just read it
I
out.
didn't hear it.
Yeah, that's right.
Last call, part of hearing closed. Yeah, I personally, I mean, I know what you're trying to do. I know you're trying to fit something in there and make it all work and get it to, I mean, there's no reason you couldn't have cut that down to 20. I mean, I probably should have said that the last time you were here, but I mean, you know what? 2 cars, 18 feet wide, so I think you can. So personally, I think that's still too much for me. I think you can shrink that down a little bit, but it's just me, I'm 1 out of 5. I'll get back to you. Mr. Hamel?
I think it's too large, too much. I'm not in favor of it.
Yeah, it is on the large side, especially on the side setbacks.
The way it goes, you watch,
I
yeah.
mean, it's a deep lot, and it's a 6,000 square foot lot. It could stand
It's
some.
a challenging lot, that's what
It
I'm
is,
saying.
it is a challenging one. It is. And who knows what should go there.
I mean,
Frisbee.
where
It's
could
tough.
you, is it considered a side? No, it's a frontage.
Yeah.
It just doesn't have the frontage.
Right, don't have the front, I mean, don't have side setback, don't have the.
No, but I mean, like, I'm just wondering,
You
like,
got
is there
this
something,
rear.
I always look at these,
Fire
worst case scenario, is there something else that could be put there, that, you know, if he went, he still would have to come for a variance for the front setback,
Right.
but.
Probably get a basic 2-family in there.
Hey, 20 by 30.
Yeah.
I mean, you come down, it's still, you know. I mean, you got rentals, isn't that what you look for, a rental space, I guess? You're looking for big new homes and nice homes and big homes, that ain't the lot for them. I think we asked them once, so we can ask them twice and say no, it's up to us. Mr. Chen? Too
I'm
big?
finished.
All right, all right.
Yeah, I'm undecided. I would lean if there's something else that could go in there, but,
I don't see one.
and, I mean, what it's gonna cost you to clear that lot. So it's-
Right.
You know, that's kinda,
But at the same time, we gotta look at like, you know, what's good for that? I mean, I don't know. It's a tough lot. It is a tough lot. I get it. It's a tough lot. And you know what? If you want a two-family in there, you're gonna have to shrink it. To me, right? Shrink it down, 20 by 30. Two small units. If it works, it works. If it don't work, move on. You can't all buy stuff and make a fortune. Some we don't get what we like. It goes
No,
like
was it
this.
split by this? Must have been at some point.
Oh, something, yeah. That's why you split 5 times.
Yeah.
It's way back. Look at the way they cut it, too, in the back, too. The
It
other-
was almost like that was a remainder.
It was, exactly, it was a leftover. Right. If someone wants to go 2 units there, well, bring them down, shrink them up. Anything else? Mr. O'Brien?
no, I'm good, thanks.
All right. So what's the consensus here?
Sounds
It don't look good, so you want to give it another shot? You want to just vote on it? You want to deny it? You want to bring him back a little house, single-family big house there? I don't know.
The lot's too small for what he's got.
Yeah, I feel the same. You know?
Maybe a different proposal.
All right. Have a motion, you want to vote on it, and then you can come back with a different proposal altogether?
You vote
Wait a minute. I will ask you when it's time,
It's
sorry.
my fault, I looked at him.
Go ahead.
No, I said, I looked at him, that's why he was.
Okay.
I can't even
Let's
touch
us
them
finish
into that.
talking first. So Brian, what do you think? I mean, we looking
I
at
mean,
a
if-
decent single-family house in that lot, or you want to put a two-family in there, a little teeny one?
I
And they
think
get 6 units.
a smaller two-family would work for me, but, you know, also a single, I mean, they gotta think of what's gonna work for them.
Right.
You know, I mean,
Right,
they're getting there,
yeah.
and they
Yeah.
complied with what our requests were for the
Shrink
first
it,
go-around.
they did, yeah, it's just a little still.
And then you keep looking at it, it's still pretty big.
Yeah.
I mean, facing the street, it's big. If it was turned sideways and
It
deeper
would look
in the
weird,
lot.
though, it wouldn't
I
look
know,
so
but that's what I'm
Condos right
saying.
next to it, there's.
Yeah.
thanks,
Yeah.
Well, they all kinds of companies.
So it can't go up. Right.
Yeah, I'm the same with Charlie.
Mr. Himmel?
Too big, too much. Needs to come back or something different.
Something different,
Yeah.
smaller or something different completely?
Smaller.
Small. 20 by 30 work? Maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know.
If it works for them.
And it's up to him, and if he don't, he can come back and just come up with a brand new proposal and look at it again. Yep.
A foot on either side isn't gonna change your parking situations, your traffic
Exactly,
situations. I mean, it's not.
It's not, but it is. It is. Because
cumulative.
when you get into that size, you get into other bedrooms, you get into other
Yeah,
this,
I mean,
other
but
that.
everybody works from
More-
home these days.
But
People are
there's
looking
more
for home
parking,
offices.
there's kids, then you get kids, and you get young kids, and there's 16-year-olds, and then there's cars, and then there's traffic. It's just, that lot could get 8 cars. I mean, let's get real, we always had one driveway, one car, right? Well, I did, one car for a family, now we have 5.
It'll go back.
We'll never go back. You'll have like space cars pretty soon, that's about it, jets and stuff.
Fold-up cars.
Yeah, fold-up cars, they go in the briefcase like that. All right, want a motion to deny, or you want to let them go? Come back,
One more try.
all right.
Yeah.
Withdraw without prejudice?
Yes.
Do I have a motion to?
JCBT's, ZBA 2359, JCB Architect for a variance. To construct a 3-story, 2-unit townhouse on the premise number 0 South Street, Quincy. Make a motion to withdraw without prejudice.
Second.
On the motion, seeing none, all in favor? Aye. Opposed, so moved. Further on to tonight's agenda, new business. Joseph Poles for variance to build a 2nd-story addition on a mudroom and a screened porch, renovate the garage in the existing home, 61 Pelican Road. The applicant and the representative here.
Good evening. My name is Catherine Polis, and I live at 61 Pelican Road. My husband Joseph wanted to be here tonight, but he was unable to come due to a work commitment. I am joined by Daryl Shumway of Sun River Builders, who will be doing the work on our property. We are seeking to renovate our house and garage to make more space for our family. When we moved to Adams Shore 8 years ago, we had 1 child and 1 on the way. We now have 4 kids, ages 10 and under, living in the same 1 3/4 story, 3-bedroom bungalow. This project will make our home a 2.5-story house with 5 bedrooms. It will give us more room to fit beds and dressers for the kids and closet space to properly store our belongings. We would like to expand our current mudroom on the back entrance of our first floor to provide storage for our coats, shoes, backpacks, and our
Excuse me,
vacuum.
one minute, Counselor. What they're gonna do is they withdraw it, so they'd have to build a whole new proposal, so you get a whole new notifications and everything if that comes back. Sorry. Go ahead.
We would like to expand our current mudroom on the back entrance of our first floor to provide storage for our coats, shoes, backpacks, and our vacuum. Our current first floor does not have any closets for these items. Additionally, we would like to renovate our garage since the roof and doors are failing. We would like to add space above the garage for storage so we can actually use the garage itself for our cars. We plan to move seasonal decorations, camping gear, sports equipment, bins of hand-me-down clothing for the kids, bikes, scooters, strollers, tools, and lawn furniture up off the ground level so that we can store our cars there, especially in the winter. We would also like to add a screened porch on the side of the garage where there is currently an underutilized pave area. This porch would provide us with a bug-free space to eat and enjoy the yard during the warmer months. We have reached out to our neighbors in July and we provided them with our plans. We have not received any complaints about the project. Instead, we received several letters of support which we have submitted to you, and I have copies if you need them. We do not believe our plans will have a negative impact on our neighbors or the neighborhood. Rather, it will improve the overall appearance of our property. We love Adams Shore and we really want to stay here, but we need more space to do so. I am a 3rd-generation Quincy resident, and our kids are 4th-generation residents. Our family have been active citizens in Quincy for over 65 years. My husband and I volunteer as leaders or coaches with the Cub Scouts, the Girl Scouts, and Quincy Youth Soccer. We are also board members for the Adams Shore Neighborhood Association. We want to continue to serve our community in these roles, and we want to raise our family here around the corner from many of our relatives in the Adams Shore neighborhood, Post Island, Hell's Neck, and Germantown. We hope to receive approval for this project so we can stay here to do all of this. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, and you have a nice set of plans here. I see everything. Now, my only question about this whole proposal is the 2nd floor in your garage there. And then somewhere right in here, you might park a car in the garage. So, is it gonna be just really all storage in there, or is it gonna be?
That's the plan.
Garage?
The plan is for storage, so we can use the top for all the things that I mentioned that we have currently on the ground floor. We do not store the cars in there right now. There is no room.
Right now, no. You hope to after this is built, right?
Especially during a snowstorm.
Yeah. You got the right plow guy. No, it's pretty. You have a beautiful home there, as a matter of fact. Beautiful
Thank
lot,
you.
gorgeous lot. So when we're looking at it, you're gonna take that garage, you're gonna put it out, and you're gonna have on that piece of hard top, you're gonna put, it'll be like a tent almost, right? Screened in porch. Right, what are you putting on the floor? Nothing?
Whatever they decide, I think we were planning on keeping the asphalt that was there, what I can
Okay.
keep with the footings,
Yep.
barred from whatever I destroy with the footings. Just put
Okay.
footings.
So it's just gonna be an open, there'll be no water out there or anything?
No,
Okay.
no. Mixed season kind of.
Those are my questions. It's a beautiful, really beautiful lot. Gorgeous.
Thank you.
Really, really pretty.
Almost a
Thank you.
double lot, yeah.
Huh?
It's almost a double lot, yeah.
And
Almost, I didn't say it wasn't a double
Yeah,
lot.
no, it is pretty, it's beautiful, it's
Don't wanna
really
scare
beautiful.
me away.
Now, you like the way the garage is set, so you can pull in, you still got plenty of room over there. Yeah,
No questions.
no questions.
No, that's good.
No,
Great addition.
Yeah, we're also playing good.
Thank you. You can have a seat. Is there anyone here who wants to speak in favor? First call.
Good evening. My name is Thomas Kelly, 11 Shelton Road, Quincy. Full disclosure, I'm her father. They live 3-4 streets away from me. I want to
Concerned
keep them
neighbor,
there.
want to make sure the
I want to
place
make sure they stay in the neighborhood.
Make sure the property.
Yes, sir. But no,
Grandkids stay there.
it's a great lot, as you said. It's a great plan. Love to see it go through to give them the room that they need.
Thanks for the full disclosure, that was.
Yeah. Thank you.
Is there anyone else who wants to speak in favor? Second call? John?
John Rutherford, 62 Grunwall Road. 100% in favor of this. It's a great plan. In favor always of people being able to expand their houses so they can stay in Quincy with their extended families. Thank you.
Thank you, John. Anyone else want to speak in favor? Last call? I have a letter here from the DPW. They reviewed the above referenced project and have no comments. Is there anyone opposed or undecided?
I'm just supporting it online.
Oh. He's the support? Oh, okay. Name and address and
You got it?
that'll be pretty good.
My buddy Donnie Vanetti at 44 Pelican.
Donnie?
He is 100% in support.
There you go.
Milliken's at 55 Pelican, directly next door. We can update, make the public, it's long overdue for them, and we look forward to them adjusting to their much-needed better living situation. What read the name, Donnelly, 54 Pelican Road, Christine maybe? 60, so she's at 54 Pelican Road and in support. John Martin at 67 Pelican Road in support. And Keith and Michelle Gott at 20 Petrel Road, and they are in support as well. Looks like
I
people.
got a letter
actually
here
like
from Dave McCarthy that he's in full support of your project, and he wish he could be here, but he's on the other side of the state tonight. Is there anyone opposed or undecided? First call, second call, third call closed. It's a beautiful place. I was looking for shelter out there when you had all those kids. I'm going, where they put them? Like a couple sheds over here or something. Oh, it is beautiful, beautiful lot, gorgeous lot. Thank you.
I'm pretty good.
Everyone good?
2374 Joseph Pauls for variance to build second-story addition, add a mudroom, screened-in porch, renovate the garage for the existing home on the premise number 61 Pelican Road, Quincy, and make a motion to grant the variance.
Second.
On the motion, seeing none, all in favor? Aye. Opposed, so moved. You want your set of plans? You need any extras? Nope, okay.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Now the fun begins.
Now the fun.
Yes, yeah, sorry, it's late.
I'm looking for it. Where the hell is
That's
it?
all right, buddy.
Further on the new business, STR 239, David Ben Oldfay for a special permit to operate a short-term rental business on the premises number 347 Center Street. Is the applicant a representative here?
Hi, I'm Alexis.
Wait till you get up there because we have a
we can go in like that,
we have a
yeah, sorry.
reporter up there, sorry.
Apologies. Hello, I'm Alexis.
No,
McCall.
take your time. I couldn't even walk yesterday.
I also live at 347 Center Street. I'm here on behalf of David, who could not be here tonight.
Okay.
I admit I'm new to all this, so
All right, we'll walk you through it, don't worry.
that's perfect. I need assistance in walking.
Yeah. So tell us what, has the property ever been operated as a short-term rental?
Not as my knowledge, with us being the owners of it.
Okay.
We moved in last fall. It's been almost a year now.
Okay.
And, I mean, we had been operating it. We did not know that we needed to.
Yeah, no, that's
we
okay.
know that.
I'm not-
But prior to that
No, we know all that
situation,
because
yes.
some of them in the rules.
We just want to make sure like that you've had a good experience, or like we want to know about your experience as a short-term rental, how it's worked.
What's
you
going
guys,
on?
Okay,
how it's just
so
tell us.
while we were doing it before we realized that we needed
Yeah.
to,
Sure.
no, it had been going well. I think we have a room inside our unit that
Is
we.
it just a single room that you're renting?
It's a single room in the unit that David and I are in, and
Okay.
then there is a couple of rooms, so it's a two-family, so there's
Yeah.
first floor, second floor.
Okay.
And so there's a room on the first floor, and then
That
there
you
are.
rent out.
What's that?
Yeah, you
Yeah, you rent in your unit.
Correct, and
Now,
then
the second unit, you rent out floor.
that is, I mean, while we are all the owners of the residence, it's like David and I are the first floor, and then his sister is
Okay.
The
So
second?
it's the same family?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
From my understanding of the situation, she is also looking to rent out her top 2 rooms.
Okay.
What top 2 rooms, 3rd floor?
No, so first floor's got 1 room,
Yep,
second floor is 2.
But we don't have that one.
just 2 rooms?
2 bedrooms?
How many rooms are in the 2nd floor?
How many bedrooms?
How many bedrooms?
Yeah.
2.
Oh, so you want to rent out the whole thing for short term, the whole unit?
So, from my knowledge, I thought I was here for, maybe they were only trying to do the first floor. I'm sorry,
That's all right, let me look at it.
Let me ask the director, Mr. Director.
I'm all confused.
I'm looking now.
maybe at this time, we're only looking to do the first floor, and I am a little confused.
No, you were just looking, you said the application is resides on the first floor.
Right.
Okay,
Use
so it
the
is
second
just for the
floor
first
unit
floor.
as the.
But the
short-term.
rental.
I might have gotten ahead of myself,
Wait a minute,
yes.
wait a minute, whoa.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
The first floor is where you live.
It is, and there is a
The
spare
second
room.
floor is what you want to rent out, so you
No.
don't want to do that.
No, I might be,
Well, there's people
might come
that
back.
jumping the gun, so to speak, yes.
probably might have to, because if it's read like that, that's not fair to the public either.
Yeah, our home is, it says, our home is a 2-family home. The family resides in the first unit and uses the second floor unit as an Airbnb.
Right.
So
So
I
what
think
is-
there's some confusion about what we're
Okay.
trying to look at, so.
You think that's fair to any of the neighbors that you would not tell them that they want to rent 1 bedroom out and then plus the other unit?
I think we changed the parking, changed
It wouldn't change, I get that, I just would it, how people understand like, wait a minute, she's renting out 3/4 of the house, not, I don't know. Or do you just do what we say here, and if she wants to change it, come back? Do that?
That would work.
All right, we can do that. Here's what
I'm
we're gonna
also
do.
okay with that, that's
Whatever's
my,
in here, which says the first floor you live in, the second floor is what you're gonna rent.
okay,
That's what we're gonna consider.
That's what we're gonna consider, because that's the only thing the public saw.
absolutely,
Fair enough?
understood, yes.
Okay, now you have the floor, tell us why you wanna rent the second floor,
Oh, well, it would
short-term rental.
help us to pay for our mortgage,
Okay?
which would be the primary or probably the main, only reason. Myself and David are both, I'm partially disabled and he has his own health issues. And so while we are both employed,
Right.
it isn't always consistent. He
Right.
recently had a health
Right.
issue that took him out of work for some
Yep, you
time.
read it, yep.
And so our goal is to supplement that
All right,
and to,
so here's my question, you said there's 2 other owners,
yes, I
now they
mean,
live upstairs?
no,
No, they just own it.
correct,
So what we can do is what you're asking for.
yes,
First floor, you live in, no rental on the first floor,
okay,
right?
Yeah.
We all got the same thing?
Yep.
So we're not, okay. You can have a seat, we all understand. You can take a seat. We have any questions? No one said they have any questions? No? Okay, you can take a seat.
okay, thank you.
Is
You
there
can sit
anyone
right
who
there
wants
if
to
you
speak in
want, in case you
favor?
have to ask a
Yeah,
question,
sit right there. Anyone want to speak in favor? First call, second call, third call closed. Anything from the DPW? I got a letter here. They reviewed the submittal of your reference project and have no comments. Is there anyone opposed or undecided? First call, second call? Closed. First call, closed. Yeah, so I would vote for that. I would vote second floor on rental. We can't get it all confused, right?
Yeah, that's
Right, they're gonna rent it anyway, it's gonna be a short-term rental. I'll be voting for it.
I'm in favor.
In favor.
I'm in favor.
Have a motion, please.
STR 23-9, David Ben Odafe for a special permit to operate a short-term rental on the business, short-term rental business on the premise number 343 Center Street, Quincy. I make a motion to grant the special permit.
Second.
On the motion, seeing none, all in favor? Aye. Opposed, so moved.
So you're all set for the second story, the second unit, okay?
Motion again?
Motion to adjourn.
Seconded?
Second.
Second. All in favor? Aye. Opposed, so moved. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.